recording. There we go, man. We're live. What we saying, people? How are we doing? Liverpool Prophet back again, joined with man like Mitchy. What you saying, bro?
I'm good, lad. I hope everyone's well who's watching. Hope you're all having a blessed day.
Yeah, man. All good, man. All good, man. But yeah, man. Pleasure having you on the show, man. I appreciate you coming on.
Oh, thank you, lad. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
Thank you for having me, lad.
What was that?
So thank you for having me, lad. It means a lot, lad.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Big up, man. You're actually my second guest in it, bro. So yeah, it means a lot, man. It means a lot.
Should have been the first. No, yeah. Man. Come on.
Yeah,
I'm excited,
right,
lad.
Yeah. But man, let's get into it, man. So Liverpool related stuff, man. So tell me a bit about the transfer window, bro. What is your what are your feelings on the transfer window?
My honest opinions about the transfer window is I'd argue that we've had the best transfer window out of any club. Now I know a lot of people are going to come across and be like, "Oh, you spent 500 mil." Of course, you're going to say that. But if you look at where we spent the 500 mil compared to where if you look at Arsenal, where they've spent 300 mil, we've made 10 times the signings. We got Florian Wirtz, 2 times Player of the Year in the Bundesliga, went invincible. Ekitike, he's up there, one of the most exciting strikers in the world. Got Frimpong Gerges, some of the best fullbacks in the world, both young. And you just look all around and I generally don't see a team that's done anywhere near as good as us.
Nah, I agree, man. Some proper signings as well, and it's like, it's a bit unlike the Liverpool way, if you know what I mean, man. Like, this summer we spent big. Usually, it's kind of just,
But we like build players, don't we? We buy from like smaller clubs and turn them into world-class players, but now we went up and beyond.
10 out of 10 window, though. I'd say it's 10 out of 10, and would you say it's 10 out of 10 as well?
I'd say 9.5 just on the sole factor that we need a centre-back. I feel like one centre-half, and that is the perfect window, but I don't want to let that one incident with Gray let us down, but that's been perfect.
Yeah, it's been really good, man. Really, really good. I've got to say in it, Ekitike looks good, man. Really, really good.
I'll be honest, that first when I heard we were linked with him, I said I preferred Isaac over him because, in all honesty, I didn't hear of him. But from the first 3 games that I've watched him play, he reminds me of like an out-and-out striker, but he also has that like Firmino play style, the way where he gets the ball and he moves it around the attack and gets it flowing. I'm so excited to see him. I think he will. He'll be 10 times the player of Victor Gyökeres, without a doubt.
Definitely, man. I don't think you can drop him in it, bro. Now with Isak coming in as well. Still, I don't think he can be dropped. You know what I mean? You can play him off the left as well, innit? So
yeah, I think my thinking behind him and Isaac would be play Isaac down the middle, play Gyökeres on his left, play Ekitike on his left, but get Ekitike to play like a striker who can go out wide. Do you know what I'm saying? So he can play both positions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Yeah. On Isak though, what a signing, innit? What a signing!
See, I love the idea. I love the concept of him. I think he's going to be the best striker in the league because I don't love Haaland, but when you look at Haaland, he is like he's got the same sort of play style as Harry Kane. Give him the ball, he can score. But with Isaac, you can give him the ball and he can score, but he can move with the ball, he can drive with the ball. And unlike Haaland, he can have a shot further than 12 yards out and actually score. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So yeah. I love it. I think 130 mil now. It's the same with Florian Wirtz. I just don't want the pressure to get to either of the players.
Exactly, man. You think he comes straight into the team then, or you reckon the manager works him into it?
I think with the start that Ekitike's had for Liverpool, I think it's more work him into it because we don't want to just throw him straight in the deep end. You know, he's not done pre-season. He's missed out on 3 Premier League games. He didn't play in the international game. So I'd say first game of the season, first game back for him against Burnley. Play Gakpo, play Ekitike, play Salah, and then when we move forward, bring him on 70th minute. Do you know what I mean? Get him some time in the legs, and then slowly instigate the players to mix around each other.
Exactly. What have you made of a Wirtz start then? Because I see a lot of people saying, he's a flop. This, that. What do you make of the Wirtz start?
I said before the season started, a lot of stat merchant football fans aren't going to enjoy this, but a lot of the people who are calling him a flop are just like he's not played well because he's not scored or assisted. And don't get me wrong, his first 2 games weren't the most amazing, impressive, but he's 22. He's got a massive price tag on his head, and he's come into a Premier League winning side. And I think from the Arsenal game, 60th minute onwards, he was our best player on the pitch. Now, don't get me wrong, I know Szoboszlai was unbelievable. But if you watch the Liverpool game from 60th onwards with Florian Wirtz, he got the ball, he should have scored. He was directing it left and right side of the pitch. Salah should have scored off a ball he played to him. I think he's clicked. I think from that Arsenal game, he's clicked. And I think we'll see that in the upcoming games.
I agree. I don't think he's been bad, isn't it? So I don't really get what people are talking about when they say he's been just sick. I don't think he has, innit?
I think it's because we spent 120 mil on him. You know, football fans, anything to have a little bite or a nibble at Liverpool, they'll do it.
That's it, man. That's how it works. Yeah. Yeah. On the Konate situation, though, innit? What do you think's going on there? Because
Well,
it's a bit of a mad one, isn't it?
I don't want to think about the whole contract situation, I'll be honest, because I look at it and it's like we had the whole scenario with Trent. But I feel like the media are pushing up a bit just because of what happened with Trent, you know, trying to get it out there that Konate's not signing. And he had 2 bad games back. I'm not going to sit there and say he was unbelievable. He was the best defender in the world because he conceded 4. And I know Van Dijk did as well, but Van Dijk was covering for him a lot more than he covered for Van Dijk. But I see it as, against Arsenal, he was quality. You know, some players are going to have slow starts to the season. You can't sit there and slate someone for having 2 bad games. I'd argue he was also one of our better players against Arsenal as well. So I've got full confidence in him. And I think if we sign Gueye in the January transfer window, I think he'll lean more towards staying at Liverpool.
You think we'll get Gueye then? Like, definitely, yeah.
Oh, 100%. I can't see a world where we don't, to be honest.
Yeah, I think either way, it's kind of either you get him in January for a lower fee, or you get him on a free in the summer. So I think we get it either way.
Yeah, that's it. You know, we either say to Palace, we'll give you this amount of money, and if they say no, we sign him on a prenup contract, and he's our player. Do you know what I mean? He wants Liverpool.
100%, man.
There's just opportunities you don't turn down.
Yeah, exactly, man. What have you made to the start of the season, though?
Well, I've seen a lot of people slating us for, you know, some of the scorelines, St James's Park, etc. But we've played Bournemouth, Newcastle, and Arsenal, and we're 3-3. Do you know what I mean? We're top of the league with 9 points. We've been a bit lacklustre at the back, and we've had people coming for some of our players, but we're the team who's won the league, and we're still top of the league. And I see no other side competing with us. I've said this. I think Manchester City will struggle for top 4, and I think Arsenal will as well. The only team in the top 6 who generally stress me out is Chelsea, because I feel like Chelsea are the only squad.
Yeah. I can't lie, man.
Oh, your audio's cut out, you know. Yeah, I can't hear you. You just cut out on me. Is that a me thing or you thing? Okay, I'm go on, lad. That's all. Take your time, lad. Take your time. I'm just going to turn my camera off. I'm still here, so if you need me, I'm looking at the screen. I'm just going to turn it off for a quick second. You had a boyfriend. Mm-hmm. No, I can't hear. I'll just double check it's not me in case it's me. No, my YouTube's working sound. Trying to think if there's anywhere I can help you. For your mic, if you go into the settings on the audio. Oh, hello. I can hear you. I heard you for a split second. No, I can't hear you. I literally just heard you for like a millisecond, then it went off. Or was that me being that might have been me actually. Wait, I don't know. Yeah, wait, let me check. If you go into the settings on audio where your mic is, it has like a little bar to show if it's on. I literally heard you for 2 seconds, then it cut off. Oh, I can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. I can hear you.
My apologies, mate. I don't know what
That's
the
all right,
hell.
lad.
My background's gone as well. For fuck's sake. All right, we'll
Nah,
leave that. Where
take
was
your
we?
time, lad.
Where was we?
Nah, if you need
Yeah,
to
where
sort your
was we?
thing out, sort it out, lad. Sort it out, sir. I
I
don't mind waiting, lad.
don't think. You know what? I don't even know how to do it. Yeah, I was trying how to do it in it. So,
Oh,
right.
there
Where
we
was
go.
we?
There we go.
Where
So I
was we?
think you were talking about the Canate contract situation.
No. Yeah. I lost my train of thought now, innit?
It's all right. I
So
don't worry.
yeah, what was I saying about it? Thing is, isn't it? He wants a lot of wages, in it, bro. He wants well, he's already on a lot now, in it, but he wants quite
What's
a bit of
more?
money in it. That's the problem, in it. You know what I'm saying?
I think if he proves himself, because obviously he's got a 6-month window now to show why he deserves them wages. If he can
Yeah.
prove it, then I can't see why we turn it down. Because what is he, 25, 26?
Yeah, he's young. He's still young.
Prem quality, who's won the
Yeah.
league. I can't see why we couldn't come to an agreement with him.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. If where he does come in, do you see him as a Canate replacement, or do you see him as a long-term Van Dijk replacement? Because I think he can be both in it, really.
Yeah, I'm not too sure because, in all honesty, it's like you never want to think about Lionel Messi retiring. I don't want to think about the
Yeah,
day Van Dijk leaves. So hopefully, it's someone who can come in and slowly rotate into Van Dijk's position or replace Canate. Because I think we signed Leone as well. I think Slot said something about
yeah.
Leone looks like the next Van Dijk sort of player. So it's one of them. I feel like there's a lot that can go on within the next 12 months when it comes to our back line. So I'm excited for it, to be honest. I can't lie. Love a little rebuild.
On Slot, yeah. On Slot, what have you made of him? Like so far since he's joined?
No faults. I think I see a lot of people saying he took the keys from Klopp, but within Klopp's last
Yeah,
2 years at Liverpool, it was a bit not ropey, but it was time was coming to an end, and he left on good terms. So to see him pick up the squad from coming third the season prior and leading us to a league where we dominated to the point where we didn't even have to try in the last 4 or 5 games, I love him. I think the signings he's made are exciting. Good atmosphere around the ground. The players are happy, and instead of I feel like with Klopp, I don't want to speak bad about him because obviously I think every Liverpool fan can say they love him. With the Trent situation, I feel like Klopp would have been a bit more, catering towards Trent, made the fans be a bit more on Trent's side. But with Slot, he was like, if you're going to leave, you're going to leave. And whatever you've got to deal with. And that's what I like about him. It's straight to it.
yeah. He ain't got no loyalty in it. You know what I mean? He ain't got no attachment to players, which I like as well. To be fair,
that's right. I like that as he's come in. He said what it is. And I hate to say it because I love Nunes, I love Diaz, but he looked at them 2 players and he went, "Yous won't be good enough in the future," and he sold them, and that's what I like about him. There's no messing around with him.
Nah, 100%. But yeah, awesome. I think we've upgraded. To be fair, in it, Ekatike is an upgrade on Nunes, isn't it? Obviously it's only 3 games in it, so you can't make too much of it. But he already looks better than Nunes, isn't it? Or
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get you. I mean, yeah, still, well, obviously, I think he's upgraded. I think the only position I'd say he's not upgraded is the left back role and the right back now. I know there's a lot of stigma around Trent and stuff, and I dislike him for what he did, but you can't discredit him for what he done at right back for Liverpool. And I think Trent at right back, sorry, I've lost train of thought now, sorry. But Trent at right back for Liverpool, he was the best right back in the world. And I feel like Andy Robertson as well, he could do the same as Trent, but he was so good at the back. But by them 2 positions, I think everywhere else where we've improved is unbelievable.
I agree. As good as obviously Frimpong and Kirk is, they're great players, but obviously prime Robbo and Trent was just something else. Let's be honest.
They were dangerous. They could go down as one of the best set of fullbacks of our generation. 100%. And I'll fight anyone in the comments who tries to argue on that.
100%, man. Attacking wise, I think we've got 5 forwards now in it. So you've got Salah, Chiesa, Ekatike, Gakpo, and Isak in it.
I'd even say Ryan Gamoa. I'd throw him in the mix.
There you go. Do you think we're sort in a position maybe? Obviously, certain things happen in it which cause us to lose
key players.
Don't really want to bring it up, but you know what I'm talking about. So,
yeah.
you think we're sorted in a position, or
I feel like when we look at every position on the pitch and where players can and can't play, I'd say the only place that position that stressed me out was the six, because obviously we have McAllister and Gravenberch, and
yeah,
then after that we've not really got anyone. And I said it, Bajcetic for us in that season when we lost all of our key players was
yeah,
one of the best, like one of the best DMs in the league that year. And I just wish Slot would give him the time of day to try and get back into the squad, because he's got so much potential. I don't want us to waste it.
100%. Chiesa's here as well, innit? He's kind of gone under the radar a bit since he's joined, but
Ah,
he looks good, man. He looked good against
yeah.
Bournemouth. He's getting more game time, but he was left out of the Champions League squad. What do you make of that?
Champions League, it's a touchy one, because it's like as much as you want him to play, it's all rules in it. As it comes down. So I feel like if there weren't the homegrown rules and all of the blah they make up in the Champions League, I feel like if that weren't there, he'd be in the squad. But
100%.
I'm excited to see Rio Angamoa. That is, like, I know a lot of people are going to say I'm getting in over me, but I think he can be up there with Lamine Yamal in the next
Yeah,
2 to 3 years.
yeah, 100%. But I think we've got to take a chance on it because, Barcelona, they always bring in kids in like young in it. So, maybe take a page out of their book, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you look at Barcelona and PSG, their squads are like 24 years of age on average.
Yeah,
And
they're
it's like
proper young.
the last Liverpool player we had who came through the youth system and actually was a key player was Trent. Like, I know we've had Curtis Jones, Harvey Elliott, etc., but I mean a player that's played week in, week out. Now
Yeah.
Trent's left, Ryan Gamowa's emerged onto the scene. I don't see why we don't turn him into the next, Liverpool, you know what I'm trying to say, like Liverpool
Yeah, what you
legend.
mean?
Do you know what I mean?
100%. Do you see him as a long-term Salah replacement? That is the
Yes.
question. You do?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I know it's only been 2-3 pre-season friendlies in St James's Park, but I think he's got everything. You know what I mean? He looks the confidence he possesses as a 16-year-old in the Premier League is ridiculous. How many 16-year-olds you see in the Prem who walk in, score, and win a goal at St James's Park?
Exactly.
Against Athletic Bilbao, picking the ball up at the halfway line, driving down the pitch, scoring from outside the box. I think he's got what it takes, and it just needs to stay level-headed. And I think
you're right.
it'll be perfect.
He's got the mentality, and it takes balls in it to do that away at Newcastle as well. It ain't an easy thing to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 110%.
Yeah. On the Salah thing, innit? There was rumours on Elise as well this week. That Liverpool might look at Elise as a replacement. Have you seen them? And if you have, what do you think of that?
I've heard a little bit about Elise coming to Liverpool, and it's not a signing that I'm against, but it's not one I'm overly ecstatic about, because as we were talking about Ryan Gamowa, like I can't. Why would we splash 80 mil when we've got a 16-year-old who looks like he could be one of the best in the league? We've got Chiesa,
100%.
and I feel like by the time we do eventually move Salah on, or Salah does drop down to the bench, I think Elise will be 28, 29.
Yeah, you
I'm not.
20.
Yeah, we don't want to be signing a 29-year-old when we've got a youngster on the scene who
Exactly.
I can't stress it enough. Looks unbelievable.
100%. I agree with you, man. I think I kind of had that feeling that Isak is kind of the Salah replacement, if you know what I mean. Like, he'll make up for the goals that
I get it.
Salah
The
gets now
star,
once Salah's gone. You know what I
the
mean?
star attacker, the man that every football club wants, like the Haaland for City, the Gyökeres for Arsenal, even though he's pony. Like, that's I get exactly what you're on about, yeah.
100%, man. 100%. On Salah, how long do you reckon he'll stay? The 2 years that he signed, or you reckon maybe just this year and that's it?
I don't know. I like to say he'd stay for the 2 years and hopefully finish his career at Liverpool, but he's getting on. When he's 34, well, for this season he's going to turn 34. Is he 34?
Yeah.
Is he 30? Yeah, 34.
33.
And
33, I think.
yeah, 33 going on 34. And I feel like, I know every season everyone says, oh, that's just one good season, but I don't know. I just don't want him to have a sour ending to Liverpool. I'd like him to stay and hold out his contract the same way Robbo's doing. I know Robbo's not retiring, but even though we signed a left back, Robbo's still in the squad, still around the squad, and I'd like to see Salah stay until he retires. That's what I'd love for him. Your mics went again, by the way. No, I can't hear you. I can see your lips, by the way, in case you think I'm lying to you, because take your time. It's generally no sweat. It's raining bad out there. If you got a boyfriend, then ding, 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 ding. No, can't hear you still. Oof. Oh, get the shoulders all loose. Hello? I feel like... Yeah, I can hear... Wait, can I hear... Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. And your background's on. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. My connection, man. The connection in my house is absolute dog shit, man. I've got to be
Nah,
honest.
don't sweat it like. Don't sweat
What it
it
is,
like.
I'm at the back of the house, innit, man. I don't get good Wi-Fi in it from where I sit.
And
So it
exact
happens
same.
when I do videos, when I record other videos as well. So my apologies, man.
Nah, don't sweat it like that. I'm in the back of my house as well, and I've got a
Yeah.
little internet box because my Wi-Fi is fucking awful. Like,
Yeah, it's a joke, man. Hopefully that doesn't happen again now, innit? So
yeah.
again, what was we talking about before I left?
We were talking about Salah coming to the end of his contract.
Shall I continue? What was that? Yeah. He hasn't started the season great, innit? A lot of people have said, but you know, he'll go into it. I feel, innit? I mean,
Yeah.
you feel, yeah.
I think it's one of them with Salah. It's a lot of people slate him because they're like, oh, he has a bad game and then he scores all assists. But at the end of the day, goals and assists win your games. Do you know what I mean? He's 33.
Exactly.
And when you're the best in the world at that position, people are going to hate. So all I say is just watch him. Do you know what I mean? Enjoy him.
100%. But nah, I agree with everything you've said there. After the international break, we played Burnley, I think, so Burnley
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Then it's Everton at home. Then it's
Not like-
Chelsea away. So, I reckon we get. Obviously, Burnley is just Burnley, innit? I think we get.
Yeah.
What are you saying
Easy
for
to-
the Everton and Chelsea games?
Well, barely 3 points. Yeah, simple as that. I think for the Everton game, no matter how good or bad Everton are, no matter which ground we play at, it's either a bar and 0-0 or it's always a 2-2. And I like the signings. I like Jack Grealish, Shrewsbury Hall. Oh, dogs just came in. 1 second, dogs started to walk in. Go on, Piffy. Go on, baby. Go on. Got it. Wait, where was I? So, about Everton at home or away. You know, it's not boring. It can either be a dead boring game or it's a really good like set of football. And with Jack Grealish and Dye, I know Beto. A lot of people go on about Beto being awful. Even Everton fans say it. But when we played them last time, Beto caused us serious problems.
It's always a tough game, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean it's derby in it, and I'm excited for it. I think we might be able to edge out the win. I think we should edge out the win. But if we don't, I don't blame us for drawing, to be honest. And Chelsea away, I'd say Chelsea away is genuinely. Why have you come back in, like? Let's grab all the one. I'll do this. Hopefully, yeah. But with Chelsea away, it's always a hard game. Do you know what I mean? Because I've said it from the start of the season. I think Chelsea, out of Man City, Arsenal, and them look like the best squad. So if we come away from that game with a draw, and if we're on the side where we seem to get dominated a bit more in the game, I won't be disappointed because you look at Chelsea's squad: Caicedo, Enzo, they've got Sanchez in goal, Cucurella. They've got like they've got a solid back line, solid goalkeeper, and I've said this: if you've got world class number 6, they win you leagues. You know, look at Rodri, Fabinho, Gravenberch, and I can see because they've got that Caicedo and Enzo Fernandez. I think it'll be a very tough game, and if we come out with the points that we made up,
100%. I mean, if we get 9 points, that would be crazy, innit? From them 3 games, that would be absolutely metal.
I'll just tell us to pass the league over there and then. To be honest,
give us the league, man. Just give us the league. So you look at Chelsea and City then as the main. Not City. You said Chelsea and Arsenal, didn't you?
I say just Chelsea.
Just Chelsea.
Genuinely, I think because I look at City and they've got Altnori, Dak Gonzalez. I think Shaky will flop. I love him as a player, but I don't think he'll fit Pep's style. And then you look at Chelsea and they've built around a squad where teams like Arsenal and City, they've tried to improve their squad, but I feel like they've not made improvements. They've signed players who will offer the same sort of quality as what they had in the first place. Where with Chelsea, João Pedro, I think Liam Delap, I said this, Liam Delap for 30 million, Prem proven, carried Ipswich. They got relegated, but he's still unbelievable. You spent £30 million on a Prem-proven striker, and you got Newcastle struggling to get Strand Larsen over the line for 70.
Yeah.
I just love the business they've done in the transfer window, and I think they'll go under the radar as a real threat this season.
No, I agree. So what you reckon? One of them last day things, where it's just the league goes to the last day and them kind of. You know what
I
it's
don't
like.
know.
You know what it's been like with City.
Yeah, when we went 2-0 up against Wolves. No, 1-0 up
Oh,
against Wolves and City were 2-0 down against Villa. I remember I was in work that day watching it on my phone. I remember it perfect. I think, well, if we can come away with how many points? If we can come away with 15 points from the next 3 games, I think we'll have the league wrapped up. But I feel like if we lose to Chelsea or Everton, I feel like it'll be not a long season, but it'll be a season where there'll be 2 teams fighting for it in March. And the two teams, I think it'll be Liverpool and Chelsea. So I'm in the middle at the moment. I think let a few more games play out and we'll see the results.
100%. You know, one thing I will say about Chelsea though is I don't rate that Maresca. I don't rate their manager.
Maresca, I've got a boss story about him. So when he was the Leicester City manager, we went to a Tranmere Rovers versus Leicester City, and my best mate's a Chelsea fan, and he was calling Maresca an egghead. And now obviously Maresca's the manager of Chelsea, and he's a Chelsea fan, so we're having a little laugh about that. Nah, I don't mind him. I don't know. I've not really got much of an opinion about him because I feel like you win the Conference League. I think
it is
Leicester City could win the Conference League, but I think the important thing for Chelsea this season is trying to fight for the title. I know they're in Champions League and stuff, but
100%.
I feel like he's done a good job. But he's doing a good job.
Yeah. So Arsenal, no chance. What you think? No chance at all?
No, I think Kai Havertz will be playing at striker 3 months before the Prem ends. I stand by that. Victor Gyökeres is just a big stiff idiot.
100%, man. It's interesting. Definitely interesting. I don't think it'll be one of them 99+ point seasons again. You know what I mean? Because we won the league last year on how much did we win?
It was like 83, 84, something like that. 85.
Yeah, so I think it'll be higher than that, obviously, but I don't see a mad points record, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I agree. I think I'm in the middle about it, to be honest. I can't lie because I don't know. If we get all the players clicking, pardon me, we're unstoppable. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Agree.
There's no team stopping us.
Yeah, because we're winning games down it, and we're not even playing well. So it's one of them ones where once we start clicking, I think could be over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree. Spot on.
You know what? We've spoken about the Premier League, the Champions League. What are you saying for that?
See, do I think we can win it? Yes. Do I think we'll be? That's the word I'm looking for. Consistent enough to win it. I'm in the middle because I feel like with the Champions League, it was shown with Barca against Inter and PSG. It's who can play the best football but stay consistent throughout the whole campaign. Because obviously at the start of the Champions League we were unbelievable. Then I'd say we got unlucky to get knocked out by PSG.
Yeah, 100%.
I think high chance we can win it. Very high chance we can win it, but I don't know. I think Barcelona, PSG, they're 2 threats for me. I'm terrified.
100%. What you don't think Real Madrid?
No. I've just because Rat Boys went there. I've seen them. I watched them against it was Osasuna or something. He was stinking the gaff up. I was like, no threat to us. When we have them at home, they're getting it everywhere. Oh, I can't wait for it.
On that, I mean, Trent back at Anfield. I mean, that's going to be a mad game. Isn't it?
I can't wait. Because he's been on and off the bench at Real Madrid. He's been struggling a little bit, and deep down, I hate to see it, but for what he did, he deserves it. I'm in a way. I'm not happy it's happening to him, but I'll pop a little smile at it. But I can't wait. I think when he comes to Anfield, he's going to get the reception he deserves because even when it was coming to the end of the season, Liverpool fans were a bit iffy. Some thought he was signing, some thought he was leaving. So we were all in the middle. And then as soon as he left, when he left was when we wouldn't see him at Anfield again. Do you know what I mean? He got it all over, all and done. So coming back to Anfield, can't wait for it. Everyone's going to be booing him. It's going to be unbelievable.
That's the game in it that everyone's looking at. I mean, I know we got Atletico Madrid as well, Inter Milan, but it's the Madrid game, the Real Madrid game that everyone's looking
100%.
at.
My camera.
100%.
I think Real Madrid at home is going to be quality. I think Atletico Madrid's going to be a hard game. They play Arteta ball, just sit back and hope for the best. Exactly. And I think Inter Milan as well, that'll be quality. That'll be a really, really good game.
Fixtures wise, though, I think we've got a pretty easy one in it to the next round.
Yeah, 100%. Generally, the only two games, I'm only saying Inter Milan because of we've got them away. Real Madrid and Inter Milan are the only two games I can see us losing. Inter Milan away is a hard game for the ground, and Real Madrid at home is Real Madrid. Do you know what I mean? We've not been the best against them, but who we got? Atletico Madrid, Kabach, PSV, Frankfurt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
some easy
walk in the
games.
park. Yeah,
Easy
very, very,
games.
very easy.
So if we don't win it, I think a minimum semi-finals, right? I'd
Oh,
say.
has to
Or
be, has to
has
be.
to be in it. Minimum, yeah.
Yeah, I feel
100%.
like if we don't get to the quarters, that will be an unsuccessful campaign because all the football fans on the internet. Oh, 500 million, you couldn't make it past this stage in the Champions
Yeah,
League, but
100%.
hopefully we don't get Barca this time instead of PSG.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully, yeah. Like you said, we was unlucky. If we win that PSG game last season, we might have actually been the ones to win the Champions League in it. So
Yeah, I went to PSG game and I can't say what I said because the language is not good. But that
yeah,
referee will go down in the history books for the worst ref I have ever watched in my life, genuinely.
yeah,
And there was just so much that went wrong. Obviously we can see that Salah should have scored in the first 10 minutes. I think he had two opportunities, and it was that pen shootout, the whole ground side when they see Nunes walking towards it. I love
yeah.
Nunes with all my heart, but you can't put him on a pen like that in that sort of
I
situation.
think we all knew he was going to miss in it. Let's be real. We all
Yeah.
knew he was going to miss in it. So it's one
Oh,
of them, innit? Unlucky, really unlucky, man. But yeah.
yeah.
So you're more confident for the Premier than the Champions League?
Yeah. Feel like
100%.
Champions League, you could have the best team in the world for the Champions League and it's still not guaranteed, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I've got high hopes. That's the best way I can put it.
100%. Cup, the cup competitions in it, the FA Cup, Carabao Cup. You bothered about them or not?
Yeah, I like them. I think a lot of football fans in the bigger clubs obviously can't include Manchester United because the FA Cup's their main trophy this season. But so I know some of the clubs are a bit disinterested in it, but I love it, because you get to watch the youngsters of Liverpool play. The players that don't play as much, see what they can showcase. Like, I don't know if you remember the Minamino in the Carabao Cup with Divock Origi. That was like
Yeah.
Messi and Ronaldo. That was like some of the best football you could watch. And I know we got Southampton at home. I know they're in the Prem last season and that. But I like it, gives youngsters a good run of game time. I seen Jaden Dans last time he played Southampton score two at Anfield. So I love it. I'm all for it.
Yeah, no, I agree 100%. How much trophies are you looking at minimum this season?
Well, hopefully no one finds the video, but I said we could go on to win everything, and included the Championship, the La Liga, and every European competition. But I think we can win two.
Two, yeah.
I think the Premier League, touch wood, I think that's guaranteed. I can't see a world where we slip up. And with the Champions League, Carabao, and the FA Cup, I'd love to say we win the Champions League, but no team can guarantee that they'd win it. But with the FA and the Carabao, we always tend to win one. And I can just see our youngsters against most sides below the Championship are far better, if that makes sense. Like Rio and Gamoa, can't see one team that will pocket him. Trey Noy, if he played the Championship, he'd be one of the best midfielders. I'm going off topic a bit here, but I just look at the teams and I just can't see a world where we don't win one, or at least get to a final again.
100%. Quadruple maybe in it, maybe.
Hey, I don't want to jinx it, but the quad could be on. The quad could be on because I remember when we were on for it last time, we were only a week away, weren't we? And it was,
It was
when
literally,
when Villa got beat by
so,
City, and then we lost the
Villa
final.
don't slip up, yeah, and obviously the Madrid final as well. So we was close, proper close.
The closest anyone's ever been, to be honest.
Closest, yeah. I mean, we had a go at it in Klopp's last season, but that didn't end too well. And obviously, it wasn't really a quad either because it was the Europa League, not the Champions League. So
yeah, I remember we got beat by Atlanta. Ugh.
Yeah.
What was it that I remember that Liverpool versus Villa versus City? It was, I think Coutinho scored, didn't he? And
Yeah,
Gerrard was the manager.
Yeah, he put them 2-0 up in it, and
yeah,
City just scored I think they scored 3 goals in like 8 minutes or something.
It was like the 67th, the 70th, and the 74th. It was something that Gundogan scored too. That was heartbreak.
Proper unlucky. Because we was close in it, real close.
It was half an hour away. Genuinely, it was like literally on the tip of our tongues.
Yeah, man.
What a season that would have been.
Yeah, that was what a season. Just thinking about it now is getting me all excited, isn't it?
I can't wait for this one. Hey, the quad's still on. The quad's still on.
100%, man. 100%. Obviously, it's unlikely, and it realistically, but you can always hope in it. You got to hope, I suppose.
Hey, someone's got to win the lottery. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying.
100%, man. 100%. So yeah, 2 trophies minimum, yeah.
Yeah, has to be. Has to. Well, I wouldn't say has to be, but as long as we give, like, if we win the Prem and we get quarters, semi-finals, and the semi-finals of the 3 competitions, I can't complain. Do you know what I mean? So
100%.
I think 2 minimum, but yeah.
So which one do you want more than the Prem or the Champions League? Probably the Premier.
Yeah, I'd say the Prem, because it's with the Champions League. We've won it 6 times, obviously, but because obviously we've been, Premier League's been going for 30 years now, and we always have people saying you've won 2 Prems in 30 years, etc. I'd like to, Stapp had a few Premier League trophies, show why we are the biggest club. And I feel like when you're winning the Prem, especially if you win it back to back, you are seen as the powerhouse of England. And if we win it 2 years on the bounce, then we can showcase, like, we are better than City. You know what I mean? We
Yeah,
are better than Arsenal. We are better than Chelsea.
yeah. Start our own type of dominance up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So go on like 4 or 5,
I reckon we
titles.
go for 10. Go for 10.
10,
Why
yeah,
not?
even, man. Yeah. I don't see why we can't, because I think we're pretty fortunate now, because you're looking at Arsenal, who are kind of just, they're never really going to say nothing in it, and you look at City, and they're kind of coming to the end of their
Yeah.
the end of the
Sort
pecking
of,
in it. So we kind of got we've got the chance in it to really kind of become the big dogs again. You know what I mean?
yeah, I feel like there's no, obviously Pep done what he did, but there's no
Yeah.
manager in the Premier League right now who I think could structure a squad good enough to challenge us for the Premier League.
100%, 100%, man, 100%. So here's a question though. With everyone fit, yeah, the whole team fit, what's your starting 11?
I'd say Alisson,
Yeah,
Frimpong, Virgil van Dijk, Canate. I hate to say it because I love Robinson with all my heart, but it has to be Kirkes. I'd say Gravenberch and McAllister, Mohamed Salah, Virts, and then the left wing and strikers a techie one, because right now I'd say Gakpo and Ekitike.
yeah,
But I'd say from Salah and Virts, I'd put 2 strikers, Ekitike a bit on the left, and I'd say Isaac down the middle and Ekitike on that left-hand side sort of position.
100%.
That'll be my start 11.
100%. Do you so you'd go Frimpong over Bradley? Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
just because I haven't seen
I know
enough
that's
of
a bit of a
Frimpong.
question.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
I need to see more of Frimpong before I can judge him, because I've seen him in his I've seen a few clips of him in the Bundesliga and he looks good, but I don't want to. I don't know. I'm in the middle. I love Conor Bradley. I love them all, to be honest. I just say just switch them out every week.
Yeah. The thing is, no, we got options in it, which is a good thing. Usually we don't have options in it, so
Yeah,
have a
we got.
squad that's pretty stacked. It's a good thing, I think.
Yeah,
100%.
it's half mad because I know we sold a lot this summer and we sent a lot
Yeah.
out on loan, but it feels like we haven't had like a massive drop in squad depth, which I find
Nah,
quite baffling.
yeah. It's I think we've done proper smart this window. It's crazy. This
Yeah,
is kind of a slot team now. You know what I mean? Last season
yeah,
it was kind of still Klopp's team. I think now this is kind of a proper honest slot team.
yeah. Because when you look at it as well, like Slot got given what Klopp left, and he won us a league with that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So a lot of people are doubting us with the signings, but if we've just won the league with what Klopp left for Slot, then what are we going to do this year? Do you know what I mean?
Exactly. With some additions. Yeah.
I'm excited about it. I can't wait.
100%, man. So you said Canate next to Van Dijk, yeah?
Yeah, 100%.
So should Guehi come in January? Would you put Guehi in ahead or?
Yes. Oh, I don't know. That's a tricky one, because it's like I love Ibu. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think he's quality, and that performance against Arsenal did like push him up more that he should be starting. But if he's inconsistent, I say start Guehi straight away. But if he plays
100%.
like he played against Arsenal, flying, I say keep Canate in.
100%. 100%. I know you don't like to talk about it, but what's your gut saying? Canate stay or go?
I say stay. I can't. As long as he doesn't do what a lot of footballers have done this transfer window with the attitude, etc., and he tries to come to an agreement, I say keep him. I like him. He's won the league with us. He won the FA Carabao. He's been on us for 3-4 years now, and it's like I don't want to see players leaving like that. The same way Trent did. If there's a bit of mutual agreement in that, then he can go. But I'd like him to stay. I love him to stay at Liverpool. I
I
love him.
agree, man. I agree. He's a vibe as well, isn't it, man? He's a proper
Yeah,
vibe guy. If you look at the training videos and that, so you don't really
yeah.
want to use that either. You know what I'm saying?
And his little chant at Anfield as well. When he gets the ball, everyone just goes "Boo" like that.
Yeah,
That's what I love about him.
yeah, man. Do you get up to Anfield a lot then, or
Time and time again, I got like 5-10 games a year. It depends because it's like I take my sister down with me, so I'm a bit iffy. Sometimes I go 3 games in a month, and then I won't go for like 2 months. You know what I mean?
first? So yeah, ooh, yeah. You wouldn't put Sabasly in then at all.
I love Szoboszlai. I
Oh
really
yeah,
do. But I'm looking at the best starting 11 that we can
yeah,
pull out, and I just can't see a. Szoboszlai's a quality player, a great player, but Florian Wirtz is just that step further. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like
On the
that's the
out,
difference between
yeah,
them
yeah.
two.
On the outgoings, is there someone that we've sold that you probably would have wanted to keep? Or
I'll probably say Tyler Morton,
yeah,
100%, and Stefan Bajcetic, even though he's on loan.
yeah,
And maybe Harvey as well, but I can see
yeah,
why he did go out on loan.
yeah, 100%.
Because Tyler Morton's absolutely destroying it and for Leon at the moment. Like I've seen videos about it and articles and stuff. They absolutely love him. Like they love him there. So I feel like we've lost a quality player.
Yeah, I think Elias alone in it, so he can get called back, can't he?
Yeah, it's a loan where if he plays 10 games, I'm not sure if it's
Yeah,
Premier League or all round competitions. If he plays 10 games, then they have an option to buy for 35 mil. I
yeah,
can't see them saying no to that.
yeah,
He is unbelievable.
100%. I think Simicast is alone as well, isn't it?
Yeah, to
So
Roma. Gonna break me out with some because I love him. I think he's quality, but your time's up, your time's up. Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? And yeah,
No, this is an interesting one because I was kind of torn on letting him or Robbo go. You know what I mean? I said
yeah,
obviously either one of them is going to stay for covering it because they're not going to play over Kirkes. But I looked at the edge thing in it. I saw that Simicast was a bit younger in it, could
yeah,
cover a bit more. I looked at Robertson and I thought, age is a bit,
plays a
he's getting on a
factor.
bit. But the club obviously opted to go for Robbo, which probably is the better option. If you know what I mean?
Yeah, experience as well, innit? Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like Robbo's been in and around the Premier League for years, and he has a lot to offer to Kirkes. I don't know. With Tomiskas, it's just, I don't know. I love him, but he's just, I hate to say it, but he'll never be good enough to be our number one left back. Even though he
yeah,
did start for us, it's like 2019. No, it couldn't have been like 2022, and he started the first 10 games, and he was unbelievable for us. He scored.
yeah, 100%, 100%. Yeah, man, yeah. But yeah, the season it's international break in it. I don't like
Hate it.
international breaks, man. I hate them.
Uh,
Proper hate them.
so bored. I'm sat there on my phone, like, what am I going to watch today? And I was like,
Yeah,
oh, there's just nothing on.
yeah, 100%, man. Absolutely. It's a mid take, man. It's a mid take.
Yeah, I agree.
And I wanted to talk a bit about Van Dijk. We talked about Salah obviously in it and the contract with Salah. What do you think of Van Dijk? Similar thing.
Like, what you mean? Like, in whether he should stay or go when his contract expires?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I generally think Van Dijk will be in our squad for another 3-4 years because
yeah. You reckon?
centre backs can age and stay a bit longer in the Premier League than wingers can, because wingers are always up and down the pitch, they're crucial. But with like Van Dijk, say Thiago Silva was 37 playing at Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? So I think we keep Van Dijk. He's a Rolls Royce. Do you know what I mean? He's a muscle at the back, and he's got so much to like offer to developing other centre backs that we bring in. Do you know what I mean? I think we keep him.
Yeah. So you reckon he stays longer than Salah then?
Yeah, 100%.
100%, 100%. I think they both could retire at Liverpool. Genuinely.
I I feel like that's the perfect world, to be honest,
Yeah,
because it's like I know clubs now we're selling some older players to like Saudi and stuff. And don't get me wrong, if someone's saying 150 mil for Salah, you've got to take it. You're silly not to. But if we don't, if we're not getting an offer good enough from Saudi, I'd love to see him finish his career at Liverpool, and I think that's what's
yeah.
deserved. Do you know what I mean?
No, it surprised me on Salah to be fair because you remember back in the day it used to be Salah, Mane, and Firmino, yeah,
Yeah,
the original front three, and I always used to say if one of them was going to move on, it was going to be Salah in it. But this is like back
yeah,
in around 18, 19, and I always said if one of them is going to leave, I think it'll be Salah in it, and Mane and Firmino will stay. It's kind of crazy now how Salah's the one who stayed and them two are gone.
yeah. Nah, I don't know. I see. I hate thinking about players like that leaving. So I've never like properly thought about it. But I always thought Firmino was going to be the one to get shipped off first because
Yeah,
I remember when he was playing in that false nine, a lot of people didn't understand the definition of the false nine in like a formation and stuff
yeah,
and how it was utilised. And I don't know, I just remember like him getting slated week in, week out, and I thought he would have been the first one to go, to be honest.
yeah,
I just love,
100%.
I love Salah.
100%. Yeah, we all do, man. We all do. 100 proper. Um, yeah. I thought he'd end up at Madrid. Personally, that's what I used to think back in the day. But
Honestly,
obviously,
I agree.
I'm glad to be wrong in it on that.
Yeah, I can see where you're coming from with that, and I agree because obviously you got done dirty by Chelsea, so why
Yeah,
put your trust in another Premier League club? But I just think at the time in his peak, Mohamed Salah was a player that no club could afford.
yeah,
It was like Coutinho, like Barcelona put 150 mil on the line. You weren't getting Salah off us for 150 mil minimum. Do you know what I mean?
100%. No, 100%. Yeah, man. Hopefully, and it, like you said, retires at Liverpool, and that is the perfect world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You think Robertson the same as well? Then probably.
Yeah, I think Robertson's like a head on. He'll either retire at Liverpool, or I think he'll go back to Scotland because a lot of Scottish players they love to go back to the club where they started to finish their
Yeah,
careers. So I think Robertson's like I'd say 80% he'll finish his career at Liverpool. If not, I
100%.
think he'll go back up to Scotland.
Yeah. There's one player, yeah, that I think his contract runs out not this summer, next summer. Alisson's another one. So would you keep Alisson around for another couple of
Yeah,
years?
yeah.
100%. Yeah,
I feel like the only reason I wouldn't want him to stay, and I mean this with no disrespect towards Allison, is just Masvidali will obviously start becoming the number one. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? And I don't want to see Allison on the bench week in, week out because I feel like that's like upsetting. Do you know what I mean?
yeah.
Because
Of
it's
course,
like
of course.
he's been unbelievable he's one of our best signings of all
Yeah,
time. Like I'd
yeah,
stand by
man.
it.
It feels like yesterday that he signed, man. Time flies, man.
I
Proper,
hate it. I hate
proper.
thinking about it.
Yeah, 100%.
Van, hate it.
Yeah. I think he's 32 now, Alisson is, isn't he?
Yeah,
32.
but
Yeah,
it's
but it's
same with
not.
keeper. Go on, lad.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
not really. It's not a worry though, because keepers play to like 36, 37. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, I mean look at Buffon. He's like 45. So
Yeah,
if Alisson's got it in him, like I'm all for it. Pepe Reina's still playing. You know what I
yeah, yeah.
mean? And like
Neuer as well. He's 40 plus, isn't
yeah,
it? Now he's still playing. So yeah, it's not a worry with the goalkeepers, isn't it?
yeah. It's I just don't want to see like when we were talking about Slot's bias. I don't want to see Slot like disrespect Alisson by benching him because that's when I think I'll be like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, hundred
It's
percent, hundred
one
percent.
player I'll hate to see on the bench.
Do you think what's his name? I don't know how to pronounce the name of it. Mohamedasville, is it something like that?
Oh,
Tough one to pronounce, isn't it?
Mama Dashvili. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it.
Something like
Do you
that.
think? Do you think he is good enough to be the number one eventually, or
I mean, and I've seen a little bit about it. I don't know much about him, but I've seen a bit like the Valencia fans loved him. And I
mm,
feel like as a goalkeeper to be loved by a club, you're doing something properly. Do you know what I
yeah,
mean? Like you're doing something
exactly.
correct. So, I mean, he's 24, 25. He's got loads of time to fit in. He's learning off the best. He's training with the best. He's at the best club in the world. So, I can't see a world where it doesn't go wrong for him.
Yeah.
Is that it
Would
doesn't
you
go
have
wrong?
kept Would you have kept Kelleher around, or no?
Yeah. My first choice was when Alisson retires, start Kelleher, because I think Kelleher is a prem-proven goalkeeper. And I mean, was it Real Madrid when he saved Mbappe's penalty? You know, he's proven
Yeah, it was
himself
Real Madrid.
numerous
Yeah, it
times.
was Real Madrid.
He's like, I feel like he got a bit done dirty, but obviously, if you want first team football, then I'm not going to expect you to stay around. But I think he should have been him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I loved him. Like he was
Nah,
quality for
he
us.
like Alisson. Obviously, he gets he does pick up a knock or two in a season, so he does end up missing like a good
Yeah,
run of it,
yeah,
five,
a
six
few
games.
games. Yeah,
Yeah, so Kelleher always stepped up in it when
every
tasked him
single
to do
time without fail.
exactly. So hopefully, in it, Mohamedasville can also do that in it.
Yeah,
That is the hope.
yeah, I mean, and it's with Liverpool as well. We have like a little thing with when we have star players. They're always some of them are always from like a niche country. You know, Salah's from
Yeah,
Egypt, Mane from Senegal. We've got a goalkeeper from Georgia. Like all I'm
exactly,
saying is, I can't see why this doesn't work.
exactly, 100%, 100%. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, yeah. So not this weekend, not this week. Next weekend, the football comes back on. I think.
Um, Next week, yeah. Is it? Yeah.
Some,
This time next Sunday we'll be playing Burnley.
yeah. Oh, is it Sunday? Yeah, that we play.
Yeah.
You know what? We might as well do it. Look ahead to the game a little bit. So, what are you saying for the game? How do you feel it'll be?
4-0 Liverpool.
You reckon he's like
Yeah.
just straight up?
Not easily because I watched a bit of Burnley in the Championship last year,
Yeah.
and they have a solid back line. Their back line's a lot more stronger than their attack. I can see it being 1-0 in the first half maybe, and then
Yeah.
towards the last 15 minutes of the game, that's where we scored our goals. So I think it'll be a good game. I'd be concerned if they outclass us at any time if they outclass us at any time in the game. But yeah, it's got to be 4-5-0 surely.
100%, man. So I think Frimpong's back as well, isn't he, for this game?
Yeah, should be.
He'll be back. So yeah.
Hopefully we start. I want to start Conor Bradley over him. I don't want to
Yeah.
rush him back in because he has been renowned for a few injuries.
Yeah.
So
yeah. But the big one, Isak plays or not?
no, I think
Yeah.
I just don't want to throw him in the deep end because think about it. It's obviously his confidence has probably been affected by what's going on. If we start him against Burnley and he has a bit of a stinker, the internet will just jump on it. So I think bring him on in the 70th. Let Ekitike show us why he's been the best striker in the league, why he's been doing what he's doing for us, and then ease him into it. I can't wait though. You get me all excited now thinking about him starting for us.
Yeah, man, 100%. But yeah, I'd expect an easy win there as well, innit? So
yeah,
that'll be another 3 points. Yeah, 3 points there. I'm looking at who Arsenal and the rest of them are playing as well. So I think we've got a pretty easy run now, innit? Until December, really. I think the only hard games.
Yeah. Sorry, I was just going to say, when we got Arsenal, Newcastle away out the way, so I feel like they're two crucial games.
I think the only hard games we've got coming up now are obviously Everton at home.
We got United.
Chelsea away. United when's that? United
straight after Chelsea.
I think that's after. Yeah, so you got Burnley, Everton, Chelsea, and I think there's an international break in it after the Chelsea game. So
yeah. Oh my god, I realise.
Yeah, I think that United game straight after the international break.
We've got 6 games, you know. We've got 6 games in 16 days.
That's crazy. That is crazy, isn't
it? That's ridiculous.
That's why I'm glad we got the squad in it now. So
the football. So I'm missing the football so bad. It's so bad. I can't wait for it.
Nah. Same. Yeah. So yeah. Again. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. But I appreciate you coming on, though, man. It's meant a lot.
No, of course.
Yeah, man. 100%. So yeah. I only started the channel up about I think last year at some point. So yeah.
Well, nah, it's good that you're doing it. Liverpool content. Yeah. I mean, it's boss being Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, it's good that you support the right club. But thank you for having me, lad. I appreciate it a lot.
100%, it means a lot. 100%, man. You got anything coming up you want to tell the viewers about, or?
No, to be honest, I can't. I'm trying to think. Do I have anything coming up? I got offered to start on some app. That's about it. That's not exciting going on. Just thank you, lad. I appreciate you a lot, though, genuinely.
Yeah, you want to tell the people about your socials, don't it? So they can check you out as well.
Yeah, so I'm Mitchy. I'm an Arsenal fan in disguise, acting like a Liverpool fan. So, my name's Mitchy. I go by Liam. I'm a big Liverpool fan. I do Liverpool content on TikTok. I wind up Arsenal fans, Newcastle fans, Everton fans, United fans. Basically, if you don't support Liverpool, don't come onto my account because I will wind you up. And if you do support Liverpool, come on my account because I'll make sure to wind other football fans up. But yeah, I do football content. And I want to say thank you so much to the Liverpool brother for getting me on. It means a lot. Please make sure you do drop a follow if you are watching. And yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. It's impossible, genuinely.
No, man. So, yeah, man, that is it, people. Liverpool have it out. I'll speak to you guys soon. Hopefully we'll get Mitchy back on the channel soon as well.
100%.
See how we do. But yeah, man, big up, people. We're out. Let's go.